Why, sir, my people? I welcome now once again to Osa's vlog. I don't have too much to talk this night. Just that I want to share you guys what have been happening in Minnesota. There's a I don't know if I should call him an activist or a fighter. An activist is also a fighter, yes. But I don't know the word to use to describe this young, vibrant, young man that has this charisma. Is so patriotic to his country. He has been doing a wonderful job ever since I don't know. I don't want to say Donald Trump entered, but I want to say ever since he started his activism. He has been doing a fantastic job. He has been moving around. He has to investigate a lot of things. But a few weeks for the past few weeks he has been doing something that has to do with fraud. So, and he has been, trying to investigate what is actually wrong in the American system of politics. Where is the fraud coming from? So he decided to start with Minnesota. So he went there to investigate about the daycare, what is happening, why are they, pumping money in a particular daycare, and it's not that okay with it. So he decided to carry out a proper investigation about that daycare, about that place that the politicians are, pumping their money in, and in the name of they are doing it like for child support, for you understand what I'm trying to say. So this young man decided to investigate about that that state, to know if truly those things that government is awarding money for, if truly, if the thing is real or fake. So he has been doing, and I've been following him, checking his video. I would have loved to play the video for you guys, but I want you guys to listen, because Nickshirley and David. So this David is the man that has been doing the job ever since then. He has been trying his possible best to review these fraudulent people. And these particular people, they are from the Somali community in Minnesota. So, and these people, they have changed the narrative. They have changed the narrative that the boy is a racist, and he's not a racist, which is Nick Shelley. They are saying Shelley is a racist, and it's not a racist. Now they are saying that Nick Shelley does not like the black people. That Nick Shelley, sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name very well, that is focusing on the black. Now, the Somali community in Minnesota, I've heard about you guys, how you guys disassociate yourself away from the black people. You don't like to associate with the black. You don't want them to address you as the black people. You don't want them to address you that you are from Africa. But now that Nick Shelley decided to investigate about your community, you are now saying that Nick Shelley does not like the black people. Now you have accepted that you are not a black person. You have accepted now that you are from Africa. Do you want us to fight for you? When we called you sister, brother, you turned your back against us. But right now, you want us to fight for you. That is not possible. So I want this patriotic citizen, Nick Shelley and David, to investigate more. So yesterday they actually went to a particular place and they investigated that place. But because those people, they have seen it that this guy is coming to open a hidden truth that they don't want to let go out of the basket. They are now trying to drive him away. So now Nick Shelley, this particular one is between Nick Shelley and David. So David is trying to tell Nick Shelley that this is what has been happening in that community. So please listen to the voice. I can play the video for you to, see and listen to, but just try and listen. I don't know if this thing that I'm about to do if it's against YouTube policy, but I guess it's not.
Fraud scandal for years. So here in Minnesota, you have daycare fraud, you have adult daycare
Now
fraud,
this is
you have
Nickshirley
healthcare
talking.
fraud, and you even have more fraud. What's some of the fraud that's also taking place here inside of Minnesota?
Well, what I think
Now
might
David
be
is
sort
talking.
of the heart of the
Listen.
beast here is this transportation fraud. And what I mean by that is in Minnesota, we have something called non-emergency medical transportation, NEMT. My research has shown that there are about 1,020 such companies in Minnesota, and more than 90% of them are Somali owned.
So right here on the table, what do we have? All this information, right?
Can you hear that?
So I have a number of companies that are local here in the Twin Cities, and this is just a fraction of the companies that are out there. What I found was that the national average for a non-emergency medical transportation company is 20 vehicles per company. A lot of these companies, their address is an apartment, some are in a house, some are in a convenience store, some of them in a vacant building. There's no signage, there's nobody there.
And so why would there be such a need for all these transportation companies here inside of Minnesota?
So if you think of this transportation as the hub of the wheel, so childcare is a spoke, adult daycare is a spoke, autism is a spoke, the interpreter services, which we can get into, that's another spoke. It all ties back to transportation. Why? Because those meals someone had to deliver those meals, someone has to deliver the kid to autism, or say they did. So it all revolves around the transportation. And so when you're looking at this, you say, okay, well, let's just be conservative. Let's go on the low side. Let's say there are only 800 Somali-owned non-emergency medical transportation companies in Minnesota. Well, again, the average is 20 vehicles per company. So that's 800 times 20. And the way these NEMT companies are paid is if they bring someone to a doctor's appointment, whatever the case might be, or Costco or wherever they're going, because remember, it's non-emergency medical transportation. Well, we went to Costco because they have to eat or they'll die. So that's considered, right? So it's almost impossible to figure out from the outside what exactly the payments are for each of these trips. But I have a pretty good idea. So when someone provides a transportation to a facility or a location, they're also paid for the time to sit there and wait for the appointment to end and then drive the person back. So they're paid 3 different ways. And the average is going to be $50 per trip. So it's going to the appointment as a trip, coming back trip. So that's $100 per round trip. So if you have 800 companies in Minnesota that are NEMT companies, they all own 20 vehicles, and they're all making 10 trips a day, and it's $50 per trip. So it's 800 times 20 times 10 trips times $50 a trip. Do the math. And the reality is, how many of these trips are being provided? 0. They don't have to provide any. Why? Because when they are paid by the state of Minnesota, these companies go online and they fill out a form, and it just says, okay, how many trips, how many miles. They submit that electronically to the state, and boom, they get paid.
Wow.
Nobody bothers to check. They don't call the dentist. Did this kid show up? They don't do anything. As soon as that form is filed with the state of Minnesota, that payment goes out immediately.
Hope you
So
can hear.
essentially, these transportation companies are what hold all of the fraud together, because you have the daycare centers working with the transportation companies, the adult daycare centers working with the transportation companies, the healthcare companies working with the transportation companies. So it's just another way to bill and to also make it look like something's happening here inside of Minnesota.
This is the belly of the beast. All of this fraud revolves around these transportation companies. All of it. This touches every part of fraud here in Minnesota.
And today we're going to go confront these people. We confronted them last time. There was no kids in any of the child care centers. And today, what do you expect to see?
I think we're going to see some vehicles because, when I drive around the cities here, I see these Somalis driving. Mostly it's like a Plymouth Caravan or whatever. And there's never, ever, ever been a passenger. And in 7 years, I've never seen a passenger in any of these vehicles.
Wow.
I've followed some of them. They're going to Costco. They're going to Sam's Club. They're going to Walmart. The driver gets out, goes in there, loads up a shopping cart, comes in, puts it in the van, and off they go back to where they live.
And now we're going to go out and see what's happening with these transportation companies.
And here's the other thing. Tim Walz and the Department of Human Service, you threw the people of Minnesota under the bus. Shame on you, and I'm coming for you.
Shame on them. We are coming for you. Shame on you guys.
So
we are
what's the
coming.
First location we're going to?
So now they are going.
The first location is a company called Safari Transportation, Cedar Avenue South in Minneapolis.
So they are going to
So
Safari Transportation Company. So they are going there now to go and investigate.
Allegedly fraudulent.
Well, the thing about Safari is that they've been registered since 2015 with the state of Minnesota as operating vehicles. And again, the national average for a non-emergency medical transportation company is 20 vehicles. So if they've got 20 vehicles,
20 vehicles,
and they're at 607 Cedar Avenue,
wow! I
have no idea where there's parking them because there is no parking anywhere near this office.
We've arrived to the transportation company. We're outside, and right there we have a Loving Arms adult daycare. All the windows are completely boarded out right there, and there's supposed to be a transportation company registered right here. It's 617, but it's a liquor store. Okay, so the location here is 607 and also 617. These are two transportation companies. We're on a main road right now.
Wow.
And this is 607.
607?
It is not a transportation company. It's actually a money transfer, but it's registered here, 607. This does not look like Safari Transportation. Where is the transportation company?
I don't see any signs denoting that there's any transportation.
So right now, they've moved to the what is the name of this company? I believe you heard the name of this company, Safari Company, something like that. It deals with motors and whatever. I don't really get that part, but I know you are hearing what they are saying.
It's
so they are
all
there
just,
right now.
Looks like money wiring, but if you look at the Secretary of State's office, state of Minnesota, Safari Transportation, 607 Cedar Avenue, and it's been registered here since 2015. That was the original filing.
So let's see if we have the manager. Let's see if we can find fraud. Hello. How are you? We're looking for the transportation company.
Safari Transportation?
So right now they are looking for Safari Transportation Company. Because they are there right now and they are not seeing any vehicles there. Do you get? But it's written on the document that they are with that a lot of money, a lot of millions of dollars is already on that company. But right now they are there and they are so shocked that they couldn't find just one vehicle.
Looking for Safari Transportation.
There's no Safari Transportation.
Hope
no
you
Safari
can hear.
Transportation.
Safari Transportation, 607 Cedar.
Hope you can hear it. They are saying it now because they've gone inside and they've seen other people there and they try to ask where is this company Safari Transportation. All the people there they were very very shocked. Do you get? They were very very shocked. What kind of talk is that? There is no such company here. So what are you talking about? So right now they want to convince them that this particular company is existing, is here in this position, and this is the address. So they are trying their best now to to talk to the people that responded that Safari Transportation Company is not there.
So we're just looking for Safari Transportation.
We don't know.
So, but this is registered for Safari Transportation,
know.
607.
Now you can hear that person talking right now that is saying we don't know is a Somali person. Do you get? Is the one saying it? I don't know. He's opening his face like I want to fight you, I want to fight you, I want to fight you. I don't know. Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me. Something like that. That's what he's trying to say. But indirectly, he's telling Nickshirley and David that this particular complaint is not existing. So why is government putting more money in that company when they are already aware that that particular company is not existing? So right now, let's see what happens next.
Address.
Okay, we don't know.
We're asking where Safari Transportation
There's
is.
not, we don't know.
Did you
Okay,
know
so the
Fuad
business is
Omar?
not here.
Don't record.
Fuad Omar?
Fuad Omar,
We don't know. This, do you see this? What is this?
money transferring.
That's it.
Okay,
Well, this is
registered.
from the state.
This is fraud taking place. This is supposed to say this is for
Go
Safari
find out.
Transportation.
Go find out.
Yeah, we did find out. This is fraud right here.
Registered here.
This is
since
registered.
2015. 2015? Safari Transportation, state of Minnesota.
Now, the particular address that is showing as Safari Transportation Company, now they are there already. The Somali person is telling them that there is no such name in that environment, and the Somali person now directed them that please check what is written there. They checked it, then they saw money transfer, something like that. That is what they saw there. So let's see what happened next.
2015, what? Oh, yeah. Well, but it's registered now. This is current, just off the state of Minnesota website today.
Sir,
This is from today. I just printed this off today. Fuad Omar.
go check it out.
We're here. This is 607. Where's Safari
607.
Transportation?
This is
It's not
607.
Okay, so it's a fraudulent.
This is 607. That is the address of that particular company. So Safari Transportation Company. That is the address. And the Somali person is telling them that, hey, there is no such name here. You can leave. And I don't know, Somali people, because wanted to call you guys Somalian, but they said you guys don't like it. Somali people, why is it whenever they are trying to investigate you guys always turn it into fight, into attack? You guys always make it look as if they are trying to attack you guys, and there is no such thing. Why can't, if you know your people are doing the right thing, why can't you explain, welcome the person, let the person know that you guys are friendly, you guys are from Africa, you guys are black. I know that you guys are not supporting Africa, you guys don't like to associate yourself with the black people, you always look at the black people as if they are nobody to you guys. And now you guys are now calling the black people that Nickshirley is against the black people, Donald Trump is against the black people. If Donald Trump is against the black people, I believe by now he would have, send all of you back to your country. But the man is not against it. But the man is against fraud. The man are saying it that Somali people, they have scammed the American people. They have scammed them, and right now, Donald Trump does not want that. Donald Trump is trying to rebuild the God bless America. God bless America. So let's see what happened.
Business.
Did you see Safari anything here?
Exactly.
Did you see?
Exactly. It's
Did
not
you
here.
see it?
It's a fraud.
Did you see, sir?
Now you can
Okay,
see.
thank you. We're gonna go to
You
the
can
next
see.
address.
Nickshirley.
All right, let's keep moving on.
Nickshirley is telling the Somali person that right now, hope you can see that this thing is fraud, because on the address is showing Safari Transportation Limited 709. That is the number. But right now we got to this place. You are telling me that that particular company is not existing. Now, hope you can see it that this thing is fraud. Hope you can see it that this thing is fraud. And it's not the American people that is doing it. It's the Somali community that is doing it, the people there that is doing it. That is why everybody is saying this rep member, Omar, that how come his money skyrocketed from $1 million to so amount, if I'm not mistaken, allegedly. So let's see what happened next. Let's see what happened next. Sorry that I'm not showing you the video, but I'm here to obey the rules and regulation guiding the YouTube.
So 607, this is supposed to be Safari
607,
Transportation, no transportation company. And
no
now we're
transportation
going to
company.
617, another transportation company.
So-
However, it is actually Cedar.
So right now they are going to 617, another transportation company. So they want to go and check if truly that place is, is a transportation company. That place, the money that they are pumping on that particular place, if truly that place exists the way it is written on the document. Let's see.
Riverside Liquor. Where is the transportation company?
617.
617 right here.
Dreamline Transportation for the state of Minnesota is registered to 617 Cedar Avenue South.
And it's a liquor store. David, they aren't even trying to hide that
Okay.
these are transportation companies. Where are the vans at?
Should we ask?
Let's go ask.
Okay. They are going there to ask questions.
Hey, we're looking
617.
for Dreamline Transportation.
Now we're in 617, Dreamline Transportation.
Dreamland
Where's the transportation
Transportation. Okay.
We don't have.
You ever
617.
heard of Safari Transportation?
Safari, I know Safari, that money wiring, 607.
The money wiring.
Yeah,
Okay, that's money wiring.
Yeah.
Safari
We're looking for
Transportation.
Safari
Maybe
Transportation.
607.
They said they never heard of it.
I never. Safari company, the money wiring, they send money there. That's the 607.
So Safari gets the money and then they wire it out.
Yeah, the money.
That man just said that Safari is actually a money wiring company, so therefore they're receiving money and then wiring it somewhere underneath the name of a transportation
So
company.
they said to go here.
Suite A right here. And then you have 617A right here, but this is reliable services, immigration, travel, and tax. I do not see a transportation company anywhere.
Morning. Hey, we're hoping to find Dreamline Transportation. You ever heard of it?
I've never heard of it. Ask next door.
He said to ask here, but you would know.
Ask next door. This is a mailbox. No.
Okay, right now let me explain this part to you. Right now, Nickshirley and David, they've moved from Safari Transportation Company Limited. Now they've moved to the nearby company, looking for this Safari Transportation Limited. But they keep posting them that okay, go to the next one. The next one will tell you where it is, or go to that other one. That is the place. But they Nick Shelley tried to explain to the man that we have been there, but they are telling us that such thing does not exist. Such thing does not exist. So why are they now trying to push them to different places? I'm saying it, Somali people, if you know that what you are doing is right, you need to come out plain. You need to come out straight. You don't need to start showing people that truly you guys are guilty of what they are tagging you guys off. So let's continue.
So Dreamline Transportation could be nothing more than a mailbox. 834.
So it could be one of these mailboxes. Well,
Okay, see you later.
607, Safari Transportation, doesn't exist. It's actually a money wiring
Hope
business.
you can hear it.
617, Dreamline, inside of there,
Okay.
it's actually a liquor store. And then 617A is a place where there's a bunch of mailboxes and it says reliable ITT services.
Wow.
How are you doing, man?
I just want to ask you,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
why are you sensationalizing?
Now, let me explain this part. Now, the Somali person, now he has come to, ask Nick Shelley, why are you here? What is your aim? What is your motive? What made you to think that you can come to my community and investigate? I know you don't like us. So let's listen to what the guy is about to say.
Propaganda.
What are we
to-
sensationalizing?
To attack our community. What's your final objective?
We're
Are
not
you-
attacking your
are you-
community by any means.
Are you making
We're
good money
looking-
from this?
We're looking for fraud.
No, I'm
For
not.
instance, can you answer?
Now, Nick Shelley and David, they are talking to a Somali person. The Somali person is asking that is telling Nick Shelley that You are trying to twist the whole thing. You are trying to push a different agenda, a propaganda. You are trying to make it look as if we are bad people. You are making money from it. Now, Nickshirley is trying to explain to this man that they came because of Safari Transportation Limited. And this man is trying to shut down Nickshirley. He's trying to make sure that Nickshirley feels so bad. But I trust Nickshirley and David. They are so good. They are so vibrant. They easily get scared. They don't have anything to do with I'm shaking, I'm traumatized. They don't have such thing. What they are after is fraud. And now let's listen to what this Somali person is trying to say to Nickshell and David. So let's see.
Answer our question. Where's Safari Transportation Company 607?
second.
It's not there.
How
And why don't you answer?
How much money are
Why don't
you?
you answer
I love
the
I
question?
love
Where's
I love
Nickshell.
Nickshell.
617 Dreamline Security?
How much money are you making?
I make money off of
Can you
YouTube.
hear that?
That's
How
I make
much
my money.
money?
So you're making money.
How
off
much
some
money
session
are
with
you
That
making? Hello, Mr. Man. This is not about money. This is about fraud. He's doing his work. He want to know what is happening in Minnesota. He want to know all the money that the government has been spending. Where is the money going to? So he want to know those things. What your job there is to give a vital information. If you don't have any vital information to give, you better leave that place. You better leave that place. You don't need to obstruct. You don't need to start tagging him that is making money out of it. Wow, he's making money out of it. He's getting money from YouTube. Yes, YouTube pays him. So what is that a problem? Is that a definition of fraud? Is that a definition that initially is not that transparent? So what are you trying to say? What are you trying? I want to know what you want to say right now, because what this young man is doing a fantastic job. He's doing a professional job that even FBI cannot do, even CNN cannot even investigate to that extent. And a YouTuber is doing it. So allow him, give him more information, encourage him instead of discouraging him. So let's hear. Let's see what Nisha and David will do here.
job
and attacking
is.
the Somali community.
I'm not attacking you guys. We're asking.
I'll tell you the
fraud is
reason why
fraud,
this is
sir.
happening. All right, let me tell
David,
you the reason why
fraud
you're
is
attacking
fraud,
this.
correct?
Yes.
This has nothing
I
to
love
do
that. Fraud
with
is
race.
fraud.
This is fraud. Is
This
fraud.
absolutely
Thank
has
you.
to do with us being Muslim.
No, it does not.
All right, and us being
Now, can you hear that? He's pushing now. It's not talking about being black, being African. Now, religion, Muslim. Muslim. Now he's trying to make Nikshe and David look bad. He's trying to tag them as they don't like Muslim. And the man is saying, Nikshe and David, they are saying it that they love Muslim. This is no matter of religion. This is matter of fraud. We are talking about fraud. We are talking about fraud in Minnesota. So why are you so keen in religion? Why are you so keen in the color, the skin color? Why are you so keen in putting the whole idea in Africa that Nisha and David they don't like Africans, but you same people from Somali community, you don't like to associate yourself with the black people. You don't like to associate yourself with Africa. But right now that you guys are in serious mess, you guys are being investigated. Now you now remember that you are black, you are Africa, and that is very, very wrong. So let's continue and see what will happen.
from Africa. This is a constitutional argument. If you don't want us here, change the freedom of religion. Say, listen, you don't want Muslims in this country anymore.
Yes, I can answer that. They don't want you guys there. They don't want you guys because right now you are making Nickshare and David look so bad. You guys are targeting them to be a racist, to be how will I put? I don't even know the word to use again. Yes, they don't want you. I'm a black and African man. They don't want you in America. Leave America and go back to your country. If you know that they don't want you, why are you not saying it? You better leave. When you go to a particular place and you notice that that particular people, they don't like you, they don't want to associate with you, then you leave that place to another place. Since you are saying that Nisha and David, they don't like you, they don't want to associate with you guys, they don't like black, please, you Somali, leave, because I know that there are a lot of black people there from different countries. We have Nigerians there, we have Ghanaians there, we have Senegals there, we have South Africans there, we have other black people there, and they are not shouting, they are not, they are, even if eyes come, they will obey. And if it's time for them to leave the country, they leave. So why is Somali now taking it so personal? Why are they taking it so personal? Why are they making it look as if the American government, Donald Trump, as the president, is a bad person, is a racist, is a fascist? Why are you guys encouraging such acts? Nisha is doing a wonderful job. He's a YouTuber and he's doing a wonderful job that we need to encourage him. Encourage him financially, encourage him in prayers, encourage him in any way you feel like to encourage Nisha and David, because they are doing a wonderful job. And you are not tagging him that he does not like the black people, the African people. You people, Somali, you people does not want to associate yourself with the black people, with the African people. And now you are saying that American citizen does not like the black people. Are you okay? If Americans, if they don't like the black people, I believe they will not give room to Barack Obama. Yes, Barack Obama was the former president of America, and he's a black person. So you pushing this propaganda, this type of market, it won't fly. What Nisha and David are after is fraud. When someone is patriotic to his country, he needs to be patriotic to the last level, to the end. And that is what Nietzsche and David, that's what they are doing right now.
We're not saying
No,
that.
no, no, no.
We're not
Because
saying that.
When I go
Sir,
onto
we're
your
talking
comments,
about fraud. You're
when
talking.
I go onto your comments,
My comments.
what I
not
see
me.
is people that say we do not want Muslims here.
Hmm.
Kick every single Muslim in Minnesota
Hmm.
out of Minnesota.
That's a comment.
You are listen.
That's not what I'm saying.
You're preparing for the Somali community to maybe be taken to concentration camps, just
How?
like the Japanese community. All
How?
right, you're sensationalizing.
No, we're not.
All right,
Sir,
something that
answer
can
the
listen.
question. Where
That's something
where
that can,
is the transportation
something
vehicle?
that can
Thank you.
jeopardize
Answer the
the
question.
Thank
safety
you.
and the protection of the
This is
Somali
Answer
fraud.
the
community.
We're talking
question.
about
If
fraud,
anything
sir.
happens to the Somali
We're talking about
community, listen,
fraud.
I'm not doing anything.
I
I'm
know,
not physically touching
you're
you.
getting very
You need to
close.
answer.
I'm not physically
Getting
touching
very
you.
close.
No, I'm not physically touching you.
This is fraud.
What
We're talking
you're
about
doing,
fraud.
what you're doing,
You're
what
defending fraud. You're
when I go
defending
into
fraud.
your comments,
You're defending fraud.
people who hate Muslims
Okay,
want
people
us
can-
out of
Hmm.
here
people can say
for
what they
being
want. I'm
Muslim,
not censoring
are
anybody.
using your material. Islamophobes use your material. People who hate Islam use your material.
close.
Say
Too
to
close.
us, we don't want you here. Change the constitution.
Can you
But guess
see?
what?
Can you
Let me
see
tell
what
you
he's
something.
doing?
Guess
Can you
what?
see what
Say
he's
it.
trying
We're
to
asking
do?
about
You know,
fraud.
you are
Can you see what he's trying to do? Can you see it? He's trying to, to divert the major reason why Nisha and David went to that particular address. They went there because of they are suspecting that there is fraud in that particular place. And now you, as a Somali person, you heard that Nisha and David, what the thing that I was even expecting you to do is to sit them down, then answer their question. If you are buoyant enough, you answer the question, you give them the answers that they are seeking for. Not you not diverting the whole thing to Muslim, to religion, to black, to Africa, to make it look as if, yes, they don't like Africa. They don't want to associate themselves with the black. But it's you guys, I'm saying it's you guys that always de-associate yourself away from the black people, away from Africa. The good, I know there's good Somali people that associate themselves with Africa, but the bad has covered it to the extent that they are no longer seeing the good people there. Do you get? So Nickshirley and David, they are not there to, to start talking about religion, to start talking about colors. They are there to talk about the fraud that is happening in their country, and they are not okay with it. They are not happy with it. They want to know why this particular fraud is taking place in this community. So someone like that want to know, that is trying to investigate, all you could have done is to, give him more information, let him understand that yes, we Somali people, we don't know anything about this. This is the major reason why I'm saying this. These are the evidence that I can use to back it up. Not you trying to deviate away from what brought Nickshirley and David down to that address, to that community. As a Nigerian, if such thing happens, we stand our ground. We explain. Okay, we are not the one. Okay, this is the person that's, that did it, or I can't answer it, and this is the major reason why I can't. These are good response. Not you now tagging yourself. The way people are looking at you guys, that you guys are bad people, you guys are arrogant, you guys don't want to associate with them. You are not making them feel that yes, it's true. You travel to a particular country, that is not your land, that is not your father's land, that is not your mother's land, that is not where your people originated from. You are from Africa. When you travel to Rome, you behave like a Roman. You travel to Nigeria, you behave like a Nigerian. When you travel to Ghana, you behave like a Ghanaian. You don't behave as if you are some of you have spent 10 years in America, 20 years in America. Even your children refuse to learn English. You guys keep on poisoning their hearts, keep on poisoning their orientation, making them look, the good people, the good citizen of America, look bad. Target them as they are racist, target them as they are being how will I put it now? That they are being religion bigots or bad people. They don't want to associate with the Muslim people. So Nickshirley and David, they are asking serious questions, something that has to do with their country, to protect their country, to make their country look good. And you are busy trying to make him feel bad. I believe that Nickshirley is a wonderful person. He's a person that those threats does not move him. He's a man that speaks. He's a man that stands on his own. He's a man that believes that whatever thing he says, that is the final. Your intimidation word cannot move him. Your intimidation word cannot throw him away from the question that you want to ask. So you don't need to deviate him away from those things that he's asking you right now. Young man, you need to answer. You need to answer. Nigga, are you hearing me? You need to answer. I don't want to use the N word. Please answer him. Let's continue. Let's continue and let's see.
We're asking about fraud.
You hate Muslims.
I'm not saying
Yeah,
I hate
you
Muslims.
hate
We're talking about
Muslims.
fraud. We're talking
Why
about
are you
fraud.
attacking us?
This
Are
is
we the
fraud.
only community
We're
that
talking-
suffers because
We
of
are
fraud?
talking
We're
about
talking
fraud
about
and you are
fraud.
talking
Only
about
community
religion.
that does fraud.
This is
Are
very,
we the
very
only
wrong.
community
I'm a
that does
black
this?
person and
This
I'm
is about
against
fraud.
this.
There's what,
I'm a
300
black
Somali
person,
providers
I'm
in all of
against this.
Minnesota?
There's actually
They are
800.
asking about
Is there
a
like-
bad
So,
fraud.
transportation
Nickshirley and
companies.
David are asking
Let's
you
hear
a
this,
question that
speaking
has to
English.
do
Yeah,
with
so
do
this
with
isn't a race
the
issue,
protection
sir.
of their country.
This is
And you are
about
busy
fraud.
saying
We have,
religion.
what,
You need to
1,000
leave the
providers?
country.
Yeah, you guys have
You need
a.
to
Even
leave.
it's
I
2,000
need to
providers.
see you.
You want to sacrifice the safety of
Sir,
80,000 people
we're not
because of fucking 2,000 providers?
Okay.
Are you fucking mad?
Say, he's trying to
Are you
fight him.
stupid?
I'm
Nickshirley
not
is not
stupid.
there
You're
to fight.
stupid. Where's the
And
transportation
David is
company?
not there to
What
fight.
about a mess?
They are trying to
Listen,
fight
happens in
them.
Minnesota
Why?
because of you.
Why
Because
Somali
of you.
community? Why are you
If
guys
any
like
Somali
this?
gets hurt in Minnesota, it's because of Nickshirley.
This is-
Any Somali.
this is about
if
fraud.
One single Somali gets hurt.
This is about
Nickshirley
fraud,
Nickshirley
sir.
does not hate
You son of a
Somali people.
sensationalizes.
Wow,
Don't
you're very
change
out of our
it.
neighborhood.
Very nice.
Get the out of our
Sir,
neighborhood.
can you tell me where the
Get the
transportation
out of
company
our neighborhood. We don't want you here. Get the out of here.
Can you hear me?
is? Calm down, sir.
Get the out of here.
Sir, this is
You want
about
to
fraud.
sensationalize? You wanted clicks?
You're
You got clicks.
sensationalizing yourself,
You
sir.
wanted clicks?
You're
You
sensationalizing
got
yourself.
clicks. You wanted clicks? You wanted the YouTube?
Tell me where the
You
transportation
wanted
vehicle
YouTube
is.
clicks? You got YouTube clicks. Now get the out of our community.
Tell me where the
Can you hear?
transportation
Out of our
vehicle is.
community.
Can you
Tell
hear
me
what
where
he's
the.
saying?
This is about
He's
fraud.
telling him to
Say
leave
I
the
don't want
community.
This is about fraud.
Now,
Say I don't want Muslims here.
now, this Somali person is talking about community. And who owns the community? It's not Americans. Is it your father's land? Is it your mother's land? Is your father, your grandfather originated from that country? Why are you guys just behaving like this? Why are you guys trying to claim everything in America? Why are you guys making the white people look as if why did we embrace these people from the onset? Why do we give these people access to do whatever thing that they are doing? Can you go to Russia or North Korea to go and be doing what you guys are doing right now? Can you go to those countries? Can you preach to them in that country that you don't like the black people, you don't like Muslim, you don't like this? Can you do that over there? You know the consequence over there. But America is a country that has to do with that deals with freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of so many things. They won't limit your freedom. But you can't try this in North Korea. You can't try this in Russia. You can't try this in China. Let's continue.
Say it. Say I want to change the Constitution.
No, I don't
and
want to change the
freedom of
Constitution.
religion, and I don't want Muslim Somalis in Minnesota. Kick them out. I was born in this country. You have to take the passport away from me. That is what you are
Sir,
arguing for.
we're not talking.
Change the Constitution.
This is about fraud.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Get the fuck out of our community.
This is about fraud.
Fuck out of our community. Get the fuck out of here.
And he's saying the F word.
Stupid.
Should leave
Tell
the
me where the
community.
transportation company is
Is
then.
that your country? Is that your country? Your country is in
Video, we
Africa.
had to
Come
get
back to
security because look
Africa.
at this now.
You're not behaving like an African.
All right, we're going.
We
We're going.
respect other people's country.
But there is no transportation company in there. Fraud.
There is no,
There were no
there's
transportation
no
companies.
such thing there.
No.
Now they have gone
This isn't
to
about race. This isn't
where they park
against
their cars.
religion.
They are
This is
inside
about
the
fraud.
car
We're fighting
right now.
fraud here. We're not fighting a race.
Well, and this is what happens when you put a spotlight on fraud. The people who are benefiting become extremely violent.
It's David that
the
is talking now.
Somalis are the most violent people I have ever met in my whole life.
Can you hear that?
Because he could answer the question. Where was it?
Can you hear that? David said something just now. He says that Somali people are the violent people that he has ever seen in his life. Look at, you guys are not preaching the good thing from your country. And I remember the time that they actually opened the door that took people should come and rest your head in our country because of what is happening in your country. Now you guys are not taking it for granted. You guys are not making it look as if, yes, you guys now owns the American states. That is very, very bad. That is very, very bad. If Donald Trump insisted of taking you all away from that country and push you guys back to your country, how will you guys feel? And if Donald Trump decided tomorrow that I don't want to follow the rules again, he wants to use a veto power to remove all the Somali people away from United States of America. Before the impeachment, he has already taken out that order. Before the impeachment, if he want to truly do it with his own power and call and like revoke all the citizenship for Somali people, in the next 24 hours, they will pack all of you and take you all away from that country. They are tagging you, tagging your community as a fraudulent community. Why can't you guys just sit down and try to clear your name in a diplomatic way? Try to talk to those people that they are tagging you. Why are you tagging us? You said we are fraud. Okay, Can you prove it? Okay, you are having a proof with you, right? Okay, bring it. Okay, this is my own evidence. This is my own proof that we are not fraud. We are not fraudulent in this community. Now you guys can say it man to man, woman to woman. You guys can say it in that way. Provide your evidence, I provide my own. You don't need to go to court. Since it's there with you, say it. If you know that you don't have any guilty a crime in your heart, you know that what your people are doing is being transparent, I believe you will stay in without using the F word on Nisha and David, without calling them names, without tagging them names. You will, I don't know what you guys are up to. Now you want to associate yourself with Africa. We don't want you. We don't want you. Africans, we don't want you. Africans, they don't want you. The black people will reject you guys, will push you guys away because you guys are the one that associate yourself away from the black people, away from Africa. Now that you guys are not facing a terrible crime that you guys are claiming that you guys and you guys does not know anything about it. Now you guys are not tagging yourself as Africans. You don't need to tag yourself as Africans because we don't tag you guys too as Africans. Okay? Right now that you guys are in serious men's, you guys should handle it. And let Donald Trump take it up very well. Not just say it, take it up. Say do it. Let us see that you are doing it. My country is in serious trouble right now. Nigeria is in serious trouble because of the bad leaders we have. Very dark man went to Morocco. He went there and he saw the good part of Morocco. He saw the beautiful road. He saw the healthcare system. He saw the schools. He saw so many things over there. And he was so amazed. He was so surprised. He was so thunderstruck in a way that he never expected Morocco to look so beautiful. Do you think me, as a Nigerian, do you think I'm happy that our roads are bad? Our politicians are doing the worst part of it? If you want your country to be great, you need to stand on the truth. Because the truth is what will set you free. Not you tagging Nisha and David, bad people. Tagging them as a racist. Tagging them that they don't like Muslim. So let's continue and see what happened. Let's continue.
The transportation
He
company.
wouldn't answer the question. All he did was make it about race and then issue threats.
Neither business was there or operating, and giving a very conservative estimate based off of David's numbers and other numbers online, it's fair to say each business is operating with an average of 20 vehicles and with a much lower and generous rate of $25 per trip. And with 10 alleged trips a day, each business is pulling an estimate of $1.3 million in gross revenue. And with those two locations alone, there's over $2.6 million in estimated fraud.
Can
All right,
you
we're
hear
going
it?
to the next location.
What's
2.6
interesting, Nick,
million
is that one of the places we just
for the
visited,
fraud
the
that they are
617
trying to
Cedar Avenue
investigate.
South, that's for Dreamline Transportation. That's the address listed with the state of Minnesota. But the place that we're going right now is going to have vans that say Dreamline Transportation on them, but they haven't moved in months and months. You'll see they're covered with snow. There will be no tire tracks. And so why are they using this address? And all that was in there was a liquor store.
Wow.
And he told us to talk to the guy next door, and those were all just mailboxes. And then the guy next door said, "Go talk to him."
Now
I said,
David
"We
is
just talked to
talking.
him." Obviously, the
David is
cover up,
so
and you see how they
frustrated.
all stick together, and it's all this intimidation. And thank God we had the security we did there, because that would have been bad.
Now we're outside of this transportation vehicle company right here.
Yeah, and so you can see these are the vans that say Dreamline. You can see the sticker on the window and the numbers on the rear. None of these vehicles have moved in 8 months. I've
Wow.
been taking date stamp photos.
Wow.
All these vehicles
8
are in the
months.
exact same spot they were 8 months ago. And look, there's no tire tracks, so they haven't moved.
And this van as well, this is Dreamline.
Dreamline.
Dreamline was the location where we got chased out from the Somalis, on 617 Cedar, and this is a vehicle from Dreamline that actually didn't even exist. It was a liquor store.
Wow.
And now it's here, and the vans haven't moved at all. Literally, no vans and no tire tracks anywhere. If these vans are being used to transport people, whether it be healthcare, childcare, there would be snow tracks. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11
Wow.
vehicles here. No snow tracks anywhere. These vehicles are not being used, and these transportation companies are making lots of money.
They are making a
Meanwhile,
lot of money.
there's actually nothing to show for it. Here's all of the vehicles right here. And the
Wow.
vehicles that are coming in and out, like this Toyota, it does not have anything to do with transportation company because there's no stickers on it and there's snow tracks. But the vehicles that are supposed to be used for transportation are literally locked in. Snow is building icicles. No one's even came out to remove the snow off the window. These transportation vehicles are not moving. And then right here, David has more paperwork for Silver Mountain. And there's 3 different companies in the same address.
Yeah.
So when we talk about how all these companies are intertwined, this is a perfect example of that. And this is why these transportation companies are so essential to the fraud in Minnesota, because they allow the fraud to be supported, as the majority of the fraud is from welfare programs like daycares, autism centers, and adult daycares, and healthcare services. They need to leave a paper trail to make it look like something is happening. Therefore, they use these transportation companies to create that paper trail by saying they're moving people from an adult daycare to a healthcare provider, for example, but they actually never provide the service at the healthcare provider. But that paper trail allows them to continue to bill the state for the money, and everyone gets paid. That's why this fraud is so deep and hard to dismantle, because
Wow.
quite literally everyone is involved.
And it's all because the state of Minnesota never checks.
All right, so this is actually the location for Silver Mountain Inc., LLC, and Co. Let's see if any. Yes, we're wondering where Silver Mountain.
Silver Mountain?
Silver Mountain.
Oh, I don't.
Now, Nickshirley and David, they have moved to another location. Now they are trying to do what? To investigate. The first place that they went to, that has to that it deals with cars, with vehicles. They later find out that these particular vehicles is parked in a particular place for 8 months without even driving, and that particular vehicles, a lot of money, they have been pumping a lot of money in that company, thinking that the company exists. And they have gone to the place, and they've checked the ground. They've seen snow all over. There is no sign of, okay, we actually push this car out of this place. We actually clean the car. We actually enter inside the car. There was no sign of that. Are you getting? There was no such sign. Now they've moved to another place now to go and investigate. So let's see what happened. Somali community, you better need to be accountable for everything that these people are saying. You guys need to let them see the good part of you guys, not just the bad parts. I'm against fraud. I don't like fraud. Anything that has to do with fraud. If you're in Nigeria, you will know that the fraud system in Nigeria, it has gotten to this place, not here. It has passed the truth part down to this place, and we are not happy about it. So whenever we hear fraud, we always take it personal. We don't want you to treat it in a way that you are trying to escape. You travel to a land that embrace you. Why can't you be open to them? Must you tag everything as racist? Must you tag everything as religion? You don't need to do that. Americans love you guys. It's you guys that hate the American rules, hate American laws, hate American religion. You don't want to associate yourself with them. If you don't want to associate yourself with them, why can't you leave the country? Why can't you leave the country? Are you guys the only are you guys the only people in that country? We have other beautiful people. We have Morocco in America. We have Egypt in America. We have Morocco. Yes, Morocco people in America. We have the Egyptians there. We have Ghanaians there. We have Cameroons there. We have other peoples there. Must you guys start everything as being racist? It's not as if you guys are fighting. This is matter that has to do with government. This is matter that has to do with fraud. This is matter that when you hear matters like this, you need to take it personal. It's just as if someone coming to you to lie on you. Can't you take it out? Like, you don't need to lie on my head. You don't need to start putting what I don't know on my head. This is how it happened. This is how we were brought up. This is how we were brought up. Not you trying to instigate something that doesn't have to do with what they're asking you. So let's continue.
It says 2722 Park Avenue.
Where
Is
is
Silver Mountain here?
Silver Mountain? You don't have a permission to do that.
Okay,
You
so
were
Silver Mountain does not exist.
Now, Silver Mountain. They've gone to Silver Mountain, a location in Minnesota, and there is this Somalian people that they are there. Silver Mountain. Now they are trying to ask them question. What happened? Is this particular company, is it existing? Now they are trying to push them away. That you don't belong here. I put it to you, Somali people. Do you guys belong in that community? Because if you guys belong to that community, you guys will be truthful. You guys will be transparent. You guys will be held accountable. There is no accountability. You guys are just doing everything in your hands. And the funniest part is you guys cooperate to the extent that is bad when it comes to corruption. Corruption, you don't need to cooperate. Corruption, you don't need to side. Corruption, you need to be out and direct. Stop tagging them as racist. Don't stop tagging them that they are using you guys to make money. Hello? The guy is a YouTuber, an activist. I don't know what to use to rank him. He's doing his job. YouTube pays him. And you Somali people, you can also support him. Support him, support him, support his work. You can gift him on YouTube. Because if you are truly free, if you are truly free from crime, you won't take anything personal. So let's continue.
No, the name's not Silver Mountain. It's just Silver Mountain.
Don't ask me
Healthcare.
that. When you come,
All right,
So
sir.
Silver
Well,
Mountain?
so
this
Silver,
is not a way.
so
that's
Silver
not
Mountain
the way
does not
to make a
exist.
business.
Silver
You're
Mountain
making a
does not
business.
exist.
You
Avenue?
have millions of people watching you.
Silver
You're making
Mountain.
business to
Okay,
600
sir.
people.
2720.
You have millions of people watching right
Yes.
now. Where is Silver Mountain?
I don't know
Home
where
Healthcare?
Silver Mountain is.
Okay, well that's what we're
But-
looking for. All right, we're
He's
moving on.
sitting there.
So Silver Mountain does not exist.
Silver
David,
Mountain does
we're
not
just
exist.
simply asking for where is Silver Mountain Home
I can't
Healthcare?
find any of these companies. I mean, this is shocking. 3 companies are supposed to be in that building,
Silver Mountain.
and he's never heard of them. He doesn't know anything about them.
Wow.
And look, so they don't exist there. Right there, Somali Senior Center and Adult Day Services, a daycare right there. All these welfare companies are in the same location, but their businesses, that business didn't even exist.
It's all fraud. All of it.
Can you
So
hear?
right there is a transportation company, no passenger, just a driver. How come you think when it comes time to
Can you hear? Silver Mountain is a transportation company that doesn't exist. Anisha and David are trying their possible best to investigate more. Now, you Somali people, why can't you guys tell them that this is the major reason why the thing is not working or why the thing does not exist? It's the government that is doing it. It's not we that is doing it. You can go and meet the government. Why are you guys so triggered? To the extent that you guys hate to see Nisha. Are you guys okay with fraud? That is why your country is still where it is. If you're okay with such things, you can move to your country and be comfortable there. You can sleep and wake up over there in your country, not in another man's country. Silver Mountain is not existing, and it's a transportation company that government to sponsor money on millions of dollars. And you guys are tagging Nisha as a bad person. You guys are the real bad person. Hello, you guys are the real bad person. Let's continue.
take accountability for what's happening, or just to answer simple questions about the fraud they can't answer.
Well, I think their reaction tells you all you need to know. The reaction is so violent.
So
That
violent.
if there was no fraud going on, they would say, what are you talking about? They would have a civil conversation.
Thank you. This is what I'm saying. And Davis just nailed it. If you know you are clean, you don't have guilty conscience, you don't have anything to do with fraud, you will come out openly. You will be transparent. You will be so direct. You don't need to start, yeah, you don't like us. Islamophobic, how did they normally say it? You are a racist. You don't need to say such things. If Nigeria can, if Nigeria government can develop Nigeria like the way America is, I so much believe before you will say a Nigerian man travel outside the country, it will take time, maybe for a visit, maybe for a job, something. But saying they will go to another country to go and be nodding their head into fraud, they can never do that. When you go to underdeveloped country and you are seeing the way the government they are treating their citizen, you as a citizen, you will not like to associate yourself with fraud. Fraud in Nigeria is too much. Go to my state in Nigeria, Edo State. You will see bad roads. You will see a lot of things. You will see bad buildings of schools. You will see a lot of things. Now, me that I've had this experience, are you not telling me that I should embrace fraud? I can never do that. The same thing goes to you guys. You guys should stop this fraud that you guys are doing. You guys should come outside plain. Who is doing the fraud among you guys? You guys should push the person out. Let the person face the law. America is the land of laws. When you do something, you go for it. When you do something, you go for it. You answer the call. Not you trying to migrement. Let's continue, guys.
But they can't because they know we're shining the light on the fraud and they have no defense. So, in their mind, being loud and using profanity is their only defense.
Because I'm trying to give them the opportunity to say, where are the transportation companies? Where are the daycare? Where are the children? Where are the companies now? Yet they can't answer.
And to this point, Nick, the transportation companies we've been to, we haven't seen a single vehicle at any of them. In fact, some don't even exist. We can't even find them. We're going to the addresses that are
So
listed
frustrating.
on the Secretary of State's website as their business address.
This is a massive.
Do you know why this thing is paining me? Because America is a developed country. Such thing supposed not to, associate with that country. They've been to daycare. They've been to complaints being sponsored by the government of Minnesota. And they discovered that such thing does not exist in a developed country. Can you guys try this in China? Can you guys try this in North Korea? America is too as sex. It's too. See, I'm not happy in Nigeria. Do you get? But the way Donald Trump is trying to restrict visas for underdeveloped country, I love it. I love it. I love it. In a developed country, and you guys left your country to another country to go and be learning how to do fraud. If you know you are clean, you don't need to start bashing the person. You don't need to start disagreeing with the person in a harsh way. You need to disagree with the person in a diplomatic way. In politics, we agree to disagree, or we disagree to agree, anyhow you put it. So if you are that direct, you need to, disagree to agree or agree to disagree. Do you get? Or agree to agree in a fair way. Okay, no problem. You said so. Okay, no problem. We meet in court. Let's take the matter to court. That is agree for agree. When you accuse someone in Nigeria, you stole something. The person will look at you as if you are joking. The person will like, stop, Joe. Stop, stop saying that. If now play, you hear something like, if now play, stop ammo. That means if you are joking, please stop it. By the time the person now starts saying that you are serious, the person now, me? No, fraud. No, 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 no. I didn't do it. Oh, no. See, let me tell you something. See. I see. This thing that you are trying to say now, me so person, this person, the person will even encourage you, will even direct you. That is Nigerian for you. The person will direct you. A Nigerian person will direct you. Go and meet so person. This person, I saw this person doing so thing, but I am not that sure. But ask him, get to that person. That person will direct you to another person. You will surely find whatever thing you are looking for. So why is Minnesota? Why is Somali people not taking it so serious, so personal? And that is very, very bad. I love the Somali people. I'm not against them. I'm a black. So you can't tell me that I'm a racist. What I know I'm against is fraud, crime. I'm against it. I don't want to associate with people like that. I want to associate with people that can give you more ideas, people that can, build you up in a way that when you speak, they will like, yes, I love this person. I know why this guy is talking like this. I know who is this guy's mentor. No, when you guys speak, you say this one is Somalia, the Somali people. That's how they are fraudulent. They are this. They are that. That is a very, very bad image. You are spoiling others that want to leave your country to other developed country. Now, other developed country, they are not looking at you guys that, okay, you guys are like this and like this. And don't forget, before Donald Trump became the president of America, he was still a normal person, working, observing, seeing what you guys are doing. If I should become the president of my country today, I have one thing that I have one thing that I've seen that is on my first list to make sure that I put into history. That is what Donald Trump did. Donald Trump knew very well that if he moved this movement that he's doing right now during the first tenure, he knows that they won't vote for him again to come back. He decided to play like a cool boy. Meanwhile, what he wants to do is here already. Now he's doing it, and you guys are tagging him as a fascist, as a dictator. That is very wrong. Now, a YouTuber that is not a member of FBI, that is not a member of CNN, that is not a journalist, decided to carry out an investigation, a fraud that is taking place in Minnesota, and you are tagging him a racist. You are the one that is a racist. You are the one that does not like the black people, because you guys are spoiling the black people. You guys are tagging the black people as fraud people, and that is very wrong. That is very wrong. If you love the black people, if you love Africa, Africans, you won't be reacting in such a bad manner, in such a way.
This parking lot here. We're going to go ask them where their vehicles are. They should not have any excuse as to why they don't have their vehicles here, other than if they are out driving right now. And what's the story behind this business?
Well, this business is new as of March of 2024. It's Muhammad Malim is the registered agent for 713 Minnehaha Avenue East.
Me and David headed into this building, however, the owner was not there. We're here at the suite of Epimonia Transport LLC. There's actually not even a sign here And anyone here, it looks like there's a guy over here. Let's see if we can talk to him really quick. Do you know about Epimonia transport here?
So there was a transportation company here in 305 for a long time, even before I joined the building a few years ago. He's never really here. I've seen the office a couple times. There's barely anything in there but a couch. And then I see him maybe twice a month so.
And there's no transport vehicles outside. Massive parking lot, but no transport.
I've never seen one. I've been here for 3 years, and
Wow.
I'm always here. I'm a workaholic. I'm just nonstop here, so I know everybody in the building. And this specific space here is probably the most sketchy out of any other business here. Everyone else is here. They're friendlier. He just pops in and out.
For instance, this guy Muhammad, he should have his business in 308. There should be transportation vehicles outside. There's nothing.
That's weird that you say 308 because he's always been in 305 for the last 3 years.
Wow, so he's even lying on his public records with the government.
I would assume if he was to make and doing fraud, it makes sense to switch it up and throw people off track. It would be the first thing somebody would do, I would think.
So since the fraud has started to be exposed, Muhammad has left the scene, and that guy just said, he confirmed that there has never even been transportation vehicles outside. So Muhammad has completely left the scene. He's nowhere to be found, and this parking lot, massive parking lot, actually never even had any transport vehicles, according to the guy who lived or had his office next to Muhammad. How quick do you think the fraud would dry out here in Minnesota if they were to cut out the transportation side of the fraud?
I think it would have a massive effect, and that the signal that would send would let people know the party's over.
Because if me and you were to go to the doctor, we either have to find a family member, drive ourselves, or pay for an Uber. How come they even have this set up?
Yeah, I tried to arrange a ride with one of these Somali transportation companies. They said they were all full. So now we're at 2833 13th Avenue South in Minneapolis. And there's supposed to be a non-emergency medical transportation company here called Advance Mobility Incorporated. And what's interesting about this company.
Now, before uh I play it again, I want to say something. I don't know if you I don't know if you heard when they were interviewing a particular person, the person's voice, you will know that with that person's voice, you know that that person is not a Somali person. The person is not a Somali person. The person is a white person. And the person told Nick and David that this particular company you are looking for, I've been here for the past 3 years. I've never seen anybody coming to this particular office that they run a transportation company here. That what they are doing here is fraud. Just imagine now that man that Nick and David asked question. Just imagine now that man is a Somali person. You will see the person will be tagged there. You are a racist. You are a this. You are a that. You don't like Africa. If you love the work that these people are doing, you need to support them and stop chasing them away. Look at what that white man, look at how that white man explained to them. Why can't you do the same thing? Why can't you behave like an African person? I know you guys don't associate yourself with Africans, but right now that you guys are in serious mess, you want to tag yourself as Africans? We can't accept you guys. We don't like fraud. Fraud, and we Africans, we are like this. We don't like it. We don't like it. But our government love it. That is just it. Our government in Africans, they love it. They love fraud so much. Hello? They love it. Especially my country, Nigeria. So as a Nigerian, I don't want to hear fraud. I hate it. I hate it. That is why I need to stay with Nick and David. I need to stay with them. I need to make sure that, yes, they continue. With prayer, I need to pray for them. With my money, oh, I know when they come, I will keep supporting them with money financially. But like this, I need to voice out. I need to use my voice to back them up. I need to remove the black people orientation away from what the Somali community, what they are trying to push, the propaganda they are trying to push. Somali people, they don't like we the black. They always see themselves as the god of Africa. They always see themselves as if we the rest Africa, we are trash. They always look at us as if we are beggars. They always see us as if we don't have anything. I was checking something on INST. I don't want to pronounce the name. I think it's against the. I was checking something there on the. Let me use the word on the internet, and I saw this guy. He's from Somali. He said that he started calling the white people names. I don't want to mention the names. That the white people are working for him to eat. Are you okay? You travel to a country. What made you to leave that? What made you to leave your country? It's not for you to go and work and hustle and send to your people in your country. Are you going there to go and be intimidating the white people? You are telling them that they are working and let them work. You will chop, you will eat, you are chopping their money. If I'm the president, I will forget the rules, the laws. I will forget it. I will take out vector power. I will make sure before I got impeached, I will make sure you guys, no single Somali. I will make sure even the house that they will use to sit down, the house that the rep people will sit, I will make sure I do something there that will give longer time for me to make sure that I evacuate you all. I will make sure that the Minister of Defense, I don't know if that exists in your country, I will make sure the Minister of Defense, I will make sure I introduce the best idea, the major reason why I need to remove you guys away from America. No single one of you will stay in America. You are telling the white people that they are working, then you will sit down and you sit down at home, relax, and do what? And it's still the same you guys that is tagging Nick and David as a racist, that he does not like the black people. Do you love the black people? Do you love the black people? That is the question. You don't like the black people. Stop pretending as if you love the black people. Okay, let's continue.
Is that state records show that it first registered with the state of Minnesota in 1999.
And they have been in business for over 26 years.
Yes, correct.
So we're going to go inside.
They must have a lot of vehicles.
So this is Advanced Mobility 2833 boarded up. All these windows are covered right here. We're going to see if we can go inside. There's a bunch of shops in here. We have money transferring shop. We got clothes in here. There's a coffee shop. Let's see if Advanced Mobility is in here. We got spices. Is Advanced Mobility here?
You know 224?
I don't think you guys are allowed to record.
Do you know where Advanced Mobility is?
Suite 224.
She's recording over there, so. Suite 224. Do you guys know where Advanced Mobility is? Do you guys know where Advanced Mobility is? Yeah, we're looking for it. Never heard of it?
What is this?
Oh, my name is Nickshirley. We're just looking for Advanced Mobility.
Hey,
Where's Advanced Mobility at?
we don't care about advanced mobility.
That's what we're asking for. All right, we're looking for Advanced Mobility. Nobody can help us right now. We got a whole group of people trying to get us out of here. We're looking for Advanced Mobility.
We don't care about advanced mobility.
Advanced Mobility doesn't exist.
You can see? You can see? Now, it's looking for Advanced Mobility Company. The Somali people, they are out. They are out. They are out to push Nick and David out of that place. To push Nick and David out of that. Look at now, my country. Look at mosquito. Now, mean that mosquito has beaten for more than 20 years now. They have not traveled to a particular country where there is no mosquito. Even if there is mosquito, I can easily have something that can push the mosquito away. That I'm having everything that I want to have. There's no restriction. When these people come and ask questions, I will be so glad to give them what they are looking for. Because I'm happy that their country is a developed country. I'm happy that they are giving me access to their country. I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm getting the things that I got denied in my country. Now they are asking you if you guys know advanced mobility company. You guys are no, live here, live here. Are you guys? What? Why can't you guys just cooperate and let these people investigate what they came there to do? Why can't you guys just be polite? You don't need to start harassing him. You don't need to start shouting at him. Eh? You need to encourage him. Ah, let's continue.
Get out. You need to get out. You need to get out. Get out.
Can
They're
you
pushing
get
it
out,
out of
get
you.
out, get out? That's what they are saying.
Where's
And that's very wrong.
advanced mobility at?
We don't care about responsibility.
That's what we're asking for.
Get out. Get out.
Would you like that? Give a statement on where advanced mobility is.
No, go ahead. Get out. We don't care.
So advanced mobility is not
Advanced mobility does
anywhere
not
here. We're
exist.
leaving, sir. Would you like to give a statement
Look
on
at,
what's
they are
happening here in
covering their
Minnesota?
face.
You make stuff up. This is a
from the
lie.
state of
I don't care.
Minnesota.
Who do you work for?
It's
Who do you work for? No,
Can you,
who do you
can you
work
hear their
for?
voice?
Nickshirley.
Who do you work
This
for?
is Somali
Nickshirley,
person
I don't
talking.
care about Nickshirley. That's you.
Yes, sir.
Now, who do you work for?
For Nickshirley.
I don't care about Nickshirley.
That's who he's working for today. Nickshirley.
Nickshirley, yes.
We don't care. We don't care about that. Get out of here.
And see, you guys say I can't film, but look at you guys filming. You can do that. You can film here.
Hey, from the
Advanced mobility doesn't exist.
You can
Well,
hear
so
it.
what was interesting was
Hmm.
we walked in there, and on the state's website, it says it's in suite 224, but it's a one-story building. None of the suites had the number 2 on them. It doesn't exist. And it's been registered since 1999, and it doesn't exist.
All right, next location. David, where are we at?
We're at what's called Ray's, RAYZ Transportation LLC.
So now they are going to another company. The one that they got chased, they got harassed, is Advanced Mobility, and that company has been existing for so long. And it's not as if it's existing normal, like in a fraudulent way. Yes, it has been existing. They have been embezzling money. Now, getting to that place, the Somali people, they decided to start booing. Oh, live here. Oh, live here. You can't film here. You don't have assets here. Brr, brr. Hello. You guys need to cooperate. That is not your father's land. That is not your mother's land. You belong to Africa. Come to Africa and develop your country. It's someone like you that develop America. So when you travel to America, you need to behave like Americans. They hate fraud. They don't like fraud. Don't allow Americans to see the rest black people as the same thing. There is no country that you won't find fraud. I don't take that. Don't say that I am trying to defend a particular country with no. All countries, there's all country. But when you do fraud, there are some level of fraud that you will do that you know that yeah, this is evil. This is evil. Now they are tagging your community that you guys are into fraud. This is the amount that you guys have embezzled. You guys have embezzled so far. Why can't you guys just like look for everything possible to clear your name instead of doing the whoa, live here, you can't film here, blah, 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 why can't you guys just come outside in a plain way? Must you guys start tagging everything as racist? Must you guys start tagging everything as they don't like the black people? They don't like your religion? Let's continue.
And this is Ray's Transportation. We're on the street. There's no parking lot for
So
any
here
transportation
is
vehicles.
Ray Transportation.
We'll see what happens. This is the address for Ray's Transportation. See if anybody is here. Is Ray's Transportation here, sir?
I don't know, transportation place, there's no transportation places here.
Oh, okay, well,
So,
It's just
healthcare places.
RAYZ.
Well, I think it's confirmed they're not here, David. So it's confirmed that Ray Transportation, all of these transportation companies, they're kind of like ghost companies. They exist on paper, but they don't actually exist in person. Would you like to see anybody in the government here held accountable?
Most definitely, because there can definitely be an allocation of funds.
And what's your message to Tim Walls?
Make a change. Make a change.
Thank you.
There's definitely, even when it
Thank
comes down
you.
like the kids and stuff, there's definitely stuff that like
I love this man.
we need
It's a black
spaces
man talking.
for the things that are going on that they're not doing. We need these type of spaces for it. Now this is some crazy stuff. But I'm glad that you bringing light to it. It is a crazy, interesting situation.
I love this.
What you got going on, man?
Hey.
You keep that false narrative that you be.
Now, they are now trying to investigate a particular company and rain transportation company. Now they now met a black man. A black man. When I talk about a black man, I'm not talking about a Somali person. The black man, he was so excited. He said, "Yes, I love what you guys are doing. This is how to show that yes, even we the black, we love what Nick and David what they are doing. We love it. I love it. I love it." Now they asked the man. The man said they are doing fraud here. If you are truly a black person, you will love what Nick and David what they are doing right now. Now they are done. They are done interrogating the black person. Now they're about to leave. A Somali person is coming to come and harass them. Let's listen.
It's a nonsense.
You should get in your car because
you should not be doing that, right?
Can you hear?
You are creating misinformation. This is not fair. It's not fair for the American people to be doing that.
for
It's
fraud to
not
be happening.
fair. It's not fair what you.
He said that the Somali person is saying that it's not fair what Nick and David what they are doing, that they are misleading the public. Oh my God, come let me. I need to know you. I need to know you. I need to know you. I need to punch you for saying that. Look at the way the other black person is playing, so calm, so peaceful. Why can't you do the same thing? Why are you coming out in a way that it's not? Why? Why can't you come in a calm way? Explain like the way the other one did. Let's continue. Let's hear what is trying
You
to say.
cannot be doing that. You're not being fair.
How?
This country is built on fairness. You're not being fair. You cannot come into the community and be doing that.
So we shouldn't allow fraud to be happening, right?
Thank you.
Let the legal system do its job.
Well, it's
We
failed.
got a governor. We got a attorney general. Let
Ah.
them do the job. You're not in a position to do the job. You're not a prosecutor. If you want to run for office, go ahead, run for office. But you cannot be doing this. This is misinformation. This is information.
How is it misinformation, sir? It's from the
Okay.
What you doing?
State
you're
of
coming
Minnesota.
You're coming everywhere. Where you coming from?
You see what I mean? We're talking about the facts that's happening here.
It's Southside. It's Fletcher. Get it.
Sir, so we were just having a civil conversation. The guy hopped out of his car in the middle of the road. In the middle of the road about the fraud that's happening. And he's saying that I'm the bad guy for showing light of what's happening here.
They're passionate. They're passionate people. They don't want this type of stuff either going on or be brought to light. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come. It's a very tight knit community.
You saw it firsthand how crazy it gets out here. He hopped out in the middle of the intersection.
Yeah, I'll say.
So this isn't about race. You're a black guy. They're black, right?
Thank
We
you.
have no ill feelings towards you by any means. We're talking about the fraud that's happening. So God bless you, sir, and thank you very much. Why are we doing this?
Thank you. Now let me explain that part to you. I love this. I love what that black man did. Now, when Nick and David, when they were about to leave this company, I have forgotten the company name. Now they now came across this black man and they asked the black man, "Hello, sir. Have you heard about this company?" Black man said, "No, that he knew what is going on here, that a lot of fraud is taking place here, that it's not okay with it." So while they were interviewing him, a Somali person just saw them and started shouting, "You are misleading! You are misleading the people! You are spreading false information, false narrative, blah 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 blah," without saying one tangible thing, without making points. When you know that they are tagging you guys as a fraud, why can't you just behave like what that black man did? Explain to him. You say we are fraudulent, right? Okay. Can you prove it? Okay, you are with what? Okay, there's a document backing it up. Okay. Okay. Uh okay. Okay, can I direct you to a place where they can, instead of you saying those things in a diplomatic way, they are busy telling him, We have governor, we have a general, we have this. Why can't you go to that position? Why can't you fight for the position and investigate? We have people that can do it. If you want to investigate, you go to the department and join. Oh, gosh. God bless America. Let's continue.
So we're doing this, A, because it's the right thing to do. The people of Minnesota and the people of America want this done. Fraud is fraud.
Fraud is fraud.
And when we try and
Thank you.
talk with
I
these
love
people and
that.
say, look, the main reason we're doing this is to find out why are all these checks being written by the state of Minnesota for companies that don't even exist? That's what we're trying to figure out. It's not a race issue.
Thank
It's
you.
a
It's
fraud
not.
issue, and fraud is fraud.
And so what most people don't understand about this fraud is it is literally in the entire state of Minnesota. It's not just in one part of Minneapolis.
Right, and so I think what happens is the people in the suburbs of Minneapolis and St. Paul, they get lulled into a false sense of security because they say, oh, that's in Minneapolis, it doesn't affect us, or that's in St. Paul. And we're showing that this fraud spreads throughout the entire state of Minnesota, including all of the suburbs. And we're going to bring to light exactly what's going on in those respective suburbs.
And so what's happening in this suburb of St. Louis Park?
Well, this is one of the Somali NEMT, non-emergency medical transportation companies, that's registered with the state of Minnesota in St. Louis Park. And so let's see if this one actually exists.
This is the location of Crescent Transportation. We have no vans outside right now. Does not look like any vans are outside. Let's go inside, see if Crescent Transportation exists. Here we are, and it's an apartment complex. There's no signage of any Crescent Transportation Company. Once again, another fraudulent business where they don't even have a storefront to show where they're at. This is an apartment complex. So this is an apartment complex right here?
Yeah.
And have you ever seen Crescent Transportation out here?
Nope.
And what do you think about the fraud taking place here in Minnesota?
Huh? I'm a taxpayer. I don't like it.
What's your message to all the fraudsters?
Huh? Prosecute their ass. Take them to jail.
And how do you feel knowing that, for instance, right
I
here, a
love this.
transportation company that receives money from the government is not even here? It's a
Now look at, they've moved to another company that deals with transportation. Now they went there and they discovered that such thing does not even exist in that environment. Now they came across this black man. They went to ask this black man. The black man said, when you're talking about fraud, he's Minnesota. Yes. What he's trying to say is, when you're talking about fraud, is the Somali people that they are into it. They know what they are doing. They cooperate. They cooperate. Even those that they are not benefit to, those that they are not benefiting, those that that benefit from inside, all of them cooperate together. When they say A, that A is A. So the man is trying to fraud, fraud. Yes, now you are in the chamber of fraud.
apartment complex.
I just said, I don't like it. I'm a taxpayer. I work hard for my money. People out here fraud, they still go to jail.
I love
Tim
this
Watts
black
go to
man.
jail?
Oh, he cricket too, huh? All them cricket, all the politicians. My daddy ain't never liked none of them.
So that man right there just confirmed that this is an apartment complex.
Right, and so the cities have specific rules governing operating businesses out of apartments. They do not allow transportation companies to park vehicles in an apartment parking lot. None of the cities in the Twin Cities allow that.
Because even if you were to be running a transportation company out of your apartment, there's nowhere to park the cars.
Well, where are they? There aren't any. Crescent, I don't see anything with Crescent on it anywhere.
More fraud taking place here.
So this is called Hopkins Child Care Center. This facility is licensed to hold 118 children. So this should be a really big facility. And this year alone, they have received $2.25 million from the state of Minnesota. And last year, they received $1.92 million from the state of Minnesota. And this facility, in the past
Fraudulent
5 years, has been in the top 10 for the most money received from the state of Minnesota.
Wow.
So there should be plenty of children. There should be footprints of children walking in and out.
Yes.
This should be a very busy place, yes.
So this right here is Hopkins Child Care Center.
Child
They're
Care
receiving over
Center.
$2 million a year. All of the windows are completely blacked out. You can't even get in. And for a place that's supposed to have over 100 children, there's no footprints anywhere going into the store. And it's locked. Midday right now.
Now, they've moved from transportation company to child care. How will I put it? Child care to child care. How will I to child care center? They've moved to that place now. Now, they went to that place. They discovered that everywhere is sealed. The windows is closed. The doors is locked. There's no on the ground. There's no leg prints on the ground. You won't see any child's leg print on the ground. So they want to know what is happening. Do you get? So let's see. Let's see.
This is the backside of the daycare. We're ringing the doorbell right now.
They are knocking now.
See if anybody comes.
They are knocking.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Okay.
How are you doing?
Listen.
Yes, sir.
Get out.
Okay, listen.
Get out.
This
Somali
is
people,
our
they are out.
business. Each other, okay?
Yes,
What are you
sir.
looking for?
We don't care what you do on the
We're-
parking lot.
Go this side.
Look at
Yeah.
this.
Otherwise,
This
we'll call the
This
cops.
private.
I can be here in the
No,
parking lot.
You don't
Get
need
out.
here.
Wait,
What are
can
you
we
looking
ask
for?
you about the daycare? It's
No,
all
what are
right.
you looking
It's all
for?
right.
You're asking
Can we
of
ask you about the
daycare.
You
daycare?
don't care about
Ah.
No.
Ah.
Sir, I'm not racist.
Come to live here.
I'm asking
No. You don't ask me nothing, man.
$2.25
Jeez,
million.
they are so
Get out,
aggressive.
you guys. Get out.
Look at
$2.5 million.
Can you
Get out.
get out? Get
Get out.
out.
Hey, get out. What are you looking for?
We're asking. We just want to
Get out.
We just want to ask you about $2.25 million.
Get out.
You say, get
Get
out
out.
of here, man.
Get out, guys. Get out.
You cannot do that.
Get out. No, you cannot.
What are they just doing?
You cannot do that.
Where?
Get out.
This is.
Get out. No. Get out. Get out. No.
Sir.
Look at the way they are
Get
just
out.
harassing Nick.
Why? Can I ask you about the daycare?
They don't
I
want
have
to
the
answer
paperwork
any
right here.
question.
Get
You'll be
out.
hearing,
What's
get
the
out,
need
get
for
out, get out,
$2.25
get
million
out,
for a daycare?
Yay!
Can you answer the question?
Get out. No, I don't
Answer
ask you any question.
questions.
You can't.
Get out.
You can't answer the
Get
question.
out. No. What are you? Who
So
are
now
you?
Trump, you
My
are
name's
wasting
Nick.
time.
No,
You need
I
to
don't
take
give
these
a-
people very serious.
Could you
You need to
could you
take
answer
them
the
very.
question?
No,
You need to use
What's
veto
the need
power
for
on them.
$2.25 million
You need
for a
to
daycare?
use your power on them.
$1 million.
They need that in your hand.
Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
And it's licensed for
Get out, my friend.
118
Get out.
children,
Get out.
but I don't see any footprints of any children
There is
here.
no footprint of any
I don't see
children.
any footprints of any
You
children.
can
here.
hear Nick talking
Get out.
right now.
Guys, get out. No,
One-
you're not asking nothing, man.
I'm
Look
just
at them.
asking you
Look at
about
their
what we're
forehead.
seeing here.
No.
Always
Get
on
out.
glasses.
Get out our business.
You-
Get out.
sir.
This is my property.
You have millions of
Get
people
out.
watching
They're
right now.
proper.
Can you say what's the need for
Go
$2.25
to your
million?
country.
And where are the
Get
118
out.
Go to your
children?
country.
Get out.
Sir, I'm just
Get
asking a
out.
simple
Get
question.
out.
I'm
No,
a
you're not
black
asking me any
person.
question. Get
I
out.
Have
don't
a-
support
Get out.
fraud.
No. You can't ask.
I'm
you can't
against
ask me
fraud.
nothing. Get out. Get out our business, man. Get out.
I love what Nick and
out.
David,
Get
what they
out.
are
Answer the
doing,
question.
and Nick and Danny, what they are
Answer the
doing.
question.
No, get out. Leave.
Sir, just answer the simple question.
Hey, don't touch me.
Can you?
You YouTube, man.
Don't
Get
touch me.
All right, code word has been
What is
given.
wrong with
We're out.
you? Don't touch me.
All right, we gotta get out of here.
Get out.
See,
Sir, just answer the question. Where
They
are
don't
the
want to
children? No
answer
footprints
any
of any
question.
children around here. No
they don't want
footprints of
to
any
answer
children.
any question.
They can't even answer the question.
They
We gave them
can't.
so many opportunities. We gave them plenty of opportunities to just answer some simple questions.
Thank
Millions
you.
of people are watching right now.
They came out with guns blazing. All we want to know is where are the children? 118 children, no footprints in the snow.
You can hear.
All of their vehicles were
They are so
sitting there
aggressive.
with 2 feet of snow on them. They haven't
Boom.
moved in months.
The windows are all blacked out.
Yeah.
It's the same thing at all these daycares.
Why
4
are they
men
so
came out.
aggressive?
Yeah, they
Why?
couldn't answer the simple question. We had it right
Why do
here.
you guys hate the
118
Americans so
children.
much? So many
$2.25
people.
million
I'm
was
asking you a
here.
question. Why do you guys hate Americans so much?
Welcome
What
to
kind
Minnesota.
of passion of hatred is that?
Now, this daycare center, how much money has this one received?
So this this child care center is called Proud Child Care Center, and it's in Eden Prairie, Minnesota, which is a very high income
Proud
area.
child.
It's a further
Care.
out suburb from Minneapolis, but there are a lot of multi-billion-dollar homes right in this neighborhood. And this child care got 1.25 million in funding.
Everything's
in
always
fiscal
on
year
millions.
2025. It got 1.08 million last year. It opened in 2021. Let's go see if we can find any kids.
There should be at least 40 children here. Looking at the snow prints,
No
does
prints.
not look like there's any snow prints of any young children. And all of these windows are completely blacked out. Let's see if we could just talk to somebody. Could I enroll my son Joey into daycare here? Well, do you have a paperwork where I can enroll a child? Oh, my name's Nickshirley. I was wondering if I could enroll a child. I have a son named Joey. My name's Nickshirley.
Nickshirley.
Yeah, I'm just coming out, seeing if I could enroll my child, Joey. We just want to get a statement as to why this daycare needs $1.26 million, and if it's even possible to enroll somebody like my child, my imaginary child, Joey. No, you guys can't give a clear statement, or could you even give me a paper to enroll a child into the daycare? Just to show that you guys are a legit business. It would debunk all claims if you could just give me a piece of paper saying where to enroll a child. You can't do that. Okay, well, thank you very much. And I hope this place actually is holding 47 children because you guys are receiving $1.26 million in this year alone. So have a great rest of your day. They won't even give us a paper to enroll a child. Could have debunked all their claims. They can't even
In
do
your
it.
own country.
One of the big talks about the fraud is about Quality Leering Center. It's a daycare that has received $1.9 million. It's licensed for over 99 children. And instead of quality learning, it says quality leering outside. But the big controversy about the Quality Leering Center is that Somalians, after the video went live, they all of a sudden started shuffling children into the daycare. But at the same time, the Commissioner of Children of Minnesota was on a live stream saying they had closed the daycare a week ago.
Quality Learning Center closed just over a week ago.
How much money has this place all received? And what's...
So this is the one that's licensed for 99 children. This fiscal year, they've received 1.9 million. And in fiscal year 2024,
1.9 million.
they had received
Wow.
about 2.2 million. So about 4 million in the last 2 fiscal years.
We're up in the Quality Leering Center, 1-800-FRAUD, as now it had been confirmed that this place was closed down, and now they're shuffling children into the daycare.
So Tiki Brown said this facility was closed.
She said a week ago.
And now magically it's full of cars. So how can it be closed if people are coming and going?
Fraud. Why do you have everybody saying
Yeah, okay, this is the owner right here.
Okay, so you guys can report.
So how come they said this building was closed? We're trying to speak to the owner. They won't even answer a simple question. Look, now he's going inside.
Sir, don't run though. It looks suspicious when you run, brother. And you can smile, but bro.
Sir, I'm right here.
He's right here to speak to you.
I'm right here.
Don't do that. Oh,
you can't defend the fraud.
Oh, come on. At the daycare doing, not at the daycare doing the middle finger though.
We have like 100 cameras on it. Now, both of these people have interesting ties with politicians inside Minnesota. For instance, the man who's running the daycare, he was celebrating with Mayor Fry after he won re-election of mayor inside of Minneapolis. And then this lady right here seems to be a friend of Ilhan Omar, as she has photos with her outside of the restaurant, and she also has videos of her giving a tour to a separate daycare to Mayor Fry. It really makes you wonder why these politicians haven't fought against the fraud, knowing that it's happened in locations like Quality Leering Center. Meanwhile, they're taking photos and celebrating with them at events. What's your message, people, about the fraud here in Minnesota?
This is part of the cover-up. They're trying to cover their tracks. So let me say this on camera. If you can prove that any of the information that I have here is false, I'll give you $100,000 cash. If any of it's false or inaccurate in any way, anybody want to take me up? And if you can't prove it, you have to give me $100.
So you saying all that's real?
100%. I'll give you $100,000 if you can disprove my information.
See, they all went silent. Silent.
Anybody? Your $100 versus my 100,000 cash.
They're all silent. What do you think about the fraud here?
Hey, the fraud here in Minnesota, I ain't gonna lie, is crazy. Like, what do you mean specifically? What do you mean?
Yeah, how do you feel about this daycare, for instance,
This is a
receiving
black man
$1.9
talking
million?
right now.
And they couldn't even
Listen.
spell learning right. They spelled leering.
Hey, man, Somalis, they're interesting creature. I'm not gonna lie, I can't say too much. I'm already too hot. But I mean, Tim Waltz, you gotta solve this stuff. Minnesota really cracked down on this because they've been doing this for years. They've been doing this for years. So
Should Tim Waltz be prosecuted?
hell yeah.
And at this point, you're probably wondering where all the millions and billions of dollars has gone. Well, it's been well tracked that a lot of the money, millions, hundreds of millions of dollars, has been funneled through TSA at the airport inside of Minnesota. It's been well tracked and documented. Even in 2017, there was reports coming from the local Fox News station, and I was actually able to meet up with a whistleblower who used to work as an agent at TSA on the side of narcotics, and he saw millions of dollars go through TSA. And what kind of fraud did you see take place here in Minnesota?
So I worked for the airport police for 31 years. 24 of those years I worked in narcotics at MSP Airport. And my recollection was from about 2015-16 to 2021 when I retired. I would see.
They're asking a weakness.
I would get emails from our dispatch, saying, like 2 male Somali descent individuals. They would give us their names. They claimed the cash, that they had a large amount of cash at the checkpoints. We'd get all this information in an email, and I believe they would send it right away. So TSA would contact our dispatch telling us this, then our dispatch would relay the info via email to us.
And how much was the money?
The money, the smallest amount in a suitcase that I heard was like $750,000. But generally, it was anywhere from $1 million to $6 million in a suitcase. And there usually was, as far as I can remember, there was always 2 individuals traveling. So you would have maybe one guy with 2.2 million and another guy with 3 million. And
at airports, you're able to take $10,000 without declaring it. How are these guys able to take millions of dollars?
Because as far as I know, as long as they declared it, they were fine. So then TSA would contact HSI and Customs, and I'm sure they got the information. We got the information. My administration knew about it, and I trust that they sent that on to higher state officials on this, but nothing was ever done the whole time I was there. I talked to one individual. We were going after narcotic cash leaving the airport. This was always fraud. We had no nexus to that this cash was related to narcotics. So our hands were kind of tied. We couldn't do a whole lot.
How do you suspect these Somalians had millions of dollars to move in an airport?
We would rack our heads all the time, like, where are they getting this? Where in the world are they getting this money? And I had heard about these daycares and whatnot, but I mean, I thought at the time, okay, maybe they had 10 daycares, but apparently they have a lot more than that. We were all just racking our heads trying to figure this out.
So you openly saw just millions of dollars get moved through these airports?
I saw one time. I saw an open suitcase with the cash because we were looking into seeing if it was narcotics related, which it was not.
How much money do you think moved through the airport in your time?
Millions, literally millions and millions. I mean, we're talking for a good 5-6 years, you're talking I don't know, 5 to 6 million a week. It would happen twice a week. You would get twice a week where there would be somebody flying, two people flying out with 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 or $5 million twice a week.
Wow.
Every week.
Every week.
Without fail.
And where were those people traveling to?
So this is the word I got, that they would fly to Atlanta, take a flight from Atlanta to Dubai, and then apparently what I had heard was it was too dangerous to go any further with it, so they'd wire the money to Somalia. Whether they scraped a whole bunch off the top and did that, I don't know.
Wow, so they take the money from Minnesota, take it to Atlanta, and then take it to Dubai, and then from Dubai they then wire the money.
Correct. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I was told by other investigators.
Wow.
So all the taxpayers' dollars were getting funneled through the airports and then taken to Dubai to be sent to Somalia.
Yes. Yes. It appears that's how it all went down. Yes.
Ha! Ha! That is very, very bad. That is very, 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 very bad. That is very, very bad. I don't encourage fraud. I'm against fraud. So anything that has to do with fraud, I don't want to get involved. I don't want to get involved. So, as a Somalian person, whenever Nick and David or Daniel, what is the other one's name, come to interview you, try to, be diplomatic. Try to use the right words. Don't intimidate them. Don't make them look at you as you are part of them. The bad ones has, giving you guys orientation about the American people, and that is very, very wrong. I'm from Nigeria. I'm proud. Although my government, they are doing this fraud of a thing here, it's very, very rampant. They are okay with it. They enjoy with their family. They don't face what we face every day. I'm seriously against fraud. That is why I preach love among you guys. So Nickshirley, take the way I'm pronouncing your name like that. I pray more strength to you. You won't fall. Your enemy will not see you. Whenever your enemy is trying to make one step, you will make 100 steps before them. God bless you. Keep on doing the work, and I will keep on reacting to your video. Thank you. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me to talk about what is actually trending, what is happening in America. My name is Osas. I love you. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to like, to subscribe. I love you. I love you from Nigeria. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.